Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're out here on the creek, and looking at the conditions, I feel it may be a rough day. We've got crystal clear water. It's flowing very, very low. We're going to start up here by the bridge, throwing around our creek bugs, XL Bugzillas. We're going to slowly move our way down in size of lure and presentation until we can start catching some fish. In today's video, I'm throwing around a brand new Pfluger President XT rod, matched with the Pfluger President reel. But let's waste no time. We're hopping this first hole and start fishing. Fish on. Nice fish. That was a super cool bite. That fish came out, and I missed him on the first try. Pitched it back in. He had to have it. That is a whopper. Let's see if we can walk in over here to a safe place to land him. These loose rocks can be treacherous. Super nice fish to start off our adventure. Fighting with everything he has. Right into the net it goes. Solid 4+ pounder on the Bugzilla. Quick pop loose. We're going to take a close up of this fish if it'll calm down. There we go. Beautiful way to start off our adventure. Let that fish swim right on back strong. That creek bug Bugzilla tricks the first one. Want to start off with that bigger presentation, and we'll downsize if we need to. What a way to start. Alright everyone, it's time to downsize to our regular size creek bug. We've made several more casts with that Bugzilla, hoping to get those bigger, more active fish to bite early. But that has not been the case. These fish seem very, very finicky in this low, clear water. Very still bluebird skies. Can be very, very tough conditions. So we will downsize, and if need be, we will continue to downsize until we can really get these fish dialed in. I am going to stick with natural brown, so let's sling it in there and see if we can get another bite. Fish on. That didn't take long with the regular size creek bug. I was looking upstream for where I was going to make my next cast. This one was drifting out behind me. I felt that rod about nearly get jerked out of my hand. Another beautiful fish. Oh no, he's got us around a tree. There we go. Not nearly as big as that last one, but a good one nonetheless. And there we go, the downsize worked. It didn't take long at all to get our second bite. We are fishing for holdovers that have been pressured quite a bit over the last couple weeks. Another beauty right there. That was on the regular size creek bug. I'm going to go ahead and flip him back out there again. See if he had a buddy. A quick tip for you guys is when you're fishing in the fall, that sun is going to rise and it's going to stay kind of low to the horizon for a good bit in the morning. And what I like to do is put my shoulder to it. That way my polarized glasses can maximize its ability to see into the water. If I was standing straight with this water, I would have a glare. But just by turning my shoulder just slightly away from that sun, I'm able to really see what's going on down there. That will help see the fish, see the strikes, and keep a closer eye on my line. Just a quick tip for you guys out there while you're doing some fall time trout fishing along the creeks and rivers. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and add a float onto our line with that downsized regular creek bug. Oftentimes when you've got slow pulls like this one, especially when that water's down and clear, a dead drift with very little to no movement underneath the float can really be key. It doesn't mean we're going to get a bite, but it's something you have to try in this situation. Otherwise, you could be walking away from fish that may have bit for you. Here comes one looking. Got him. There we go. What a subtle bite. What a subtle bite. Had I not been able to see this fish, probably wouldn't even have got the chance at him. I swung the second that float made any movement at all. There we go, fish number 3. Feisty little guy. He had to have it. Nope, ripped our creek bug. Got our hook all stuck up in the net. There we go. Got him loose. Let's go ahead and let him swim back out of the net here. There he goes. Well, we were able to generate another bite, although it wasn't ideal, on the natural brown creek bug. That's 3 fish. Try to get ourselves a few more. And I think once we get up into this faster current, we'll be able to get those bites. All right, everyone, it's time to make that downsize to try to complete our 6 fish challenge as we always set for ourselves. I'm gonna throw out the Creek Bugs Mini. There it is next to the Creek Bugs. A lot smaller, a lot more subtle. We will have specialty jig heads just for this bait available for you guys upon its launch date. We're gonna go ahead and rig it up. Although that bait does seem very small, it is very castable. It fishes best under a float, as you could imagine. But with this crystal clear water and as stubborn as these fish are, I feel we have no choice. And I knew that coming in, that's why I grabbed some. I've only got black available, but they will be launched in our favorite 6 colors. Once they are released, we will let you guys know once they are available. So yeah, everybody can get them. They're going to sell out quickly. Let's go ahead and drop it in. We're going to complete our challenge the best that we can on this small lure. Fish on. Oh, and a quick release on the mini. No, we haven't got very many bites at all. I've covered so much water back and forth. Finally got a bite and he gave us the old quick release. Nothing you can do about that. It was a very subtle bite. We were able to get a hook in him and he spit it. That's okay. Fish on. Golly, everyone, it has been so long since we've had a bite. Been fishing the minis, getting a little bit of reaction. Went back to the creek bug and the Bugzilla. And I mean just no reaction at all. This Bluebird Sky low water has got these fish locked up, but we finally got another bite on the mini. I knew that was going to be the ticket. So far on the mini, I've had 1 quick release, 1 fish caught off camera, and finally got another one to bite right here in this fast current. And it's a good one, probably the biggest one so far. It's been so challenging. Even though this place has lots of fish in it, when you get the wrong conditions, fish will not feed. That has been the case today for sure. There's probably 7 or 8 fish in this hole. And I've casted all of them. And this is the only one that was willing to give us a try. There we go. Got it into the net. Struggle bus, everyone. Downsize, slow down, light line, and be patient. Fall time fishing can be very, very tough. There we go. Alright everyone, this will be the very last cast of today's adventure. My time has expired. I've got to head home. I've had a ton of fun out here, throwing all different size creek bugs, from that regular to the mini and the Bugzilla. Did not catch our 6 fish limit, but we had a ton of fun trying. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want those creek bugs, all you've got to do is click that very first link in the description or head over to NRVBaits.com, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright everyone, something super cool that's been going on here at the Eagle Ridge Outfitters is they have been decorating this tree with lures that have lost fish, got a broken rod, or just memorable lures. We're going to go ahead and add one of our Bugzillas up there. If you guys come out here and fish and you enjoy this place, make sure you leave something behind. Little memento here, the landowners wanting to decorate this tree out, so we're going to add that Bugzilla. It'll be super cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick it right here. Right there. Alright everyone, make sure you click that link if you want to check them out. We'll see y'all on the next one.